Good morning, Pelham Road. I'd like to pick up where I left off yesterday. Years ago, we were on a beach vacation, Joanne and I and the boys, and they were younger, and so we were making plans to go to a water park. Now, if you've ever been to the beach or spent any time on the coast, you know that from May to September, the weather forecast is pretty much the same weather forecast every blasted day. Today, we're expecting widely scattered, mainly afternoon thunderstorms. And if you think about that, it is a great way to predict the weather. I mean, you can never be wrong with that. You've got immunity from everything. I mean, if it rains 3 minutes in Charleston, you were right. Or if it rains 20 minutes on Pawleys Island, you were right. So the widely scattered, mainly afternoon thunderstorm, that is a great weather prediction because that's going to almost always come true. But we were getting ready to go to the water park, and it was getting really cloudy. And Joanne turned to me and said, I think we ought to just stay in the condo. We're going to waste our money. And I couldn't see spending a day at the beach in the condo. I did go and see if there was a Lethal Weapon marathon that afternoon, and there wasn't. So I said, let's go to the beach or go to the water park. And so we made our plans to go to the water park, and all the time Joanne's just shaking her head. It's like she's Deborah and everybody loves Raymond, and she's expecting me to be Ray and do something stupid. But anyway, we got to the water park, and we just barely in the door, and a wind came up and took my hat right off my head. And Joanne turned to me and gave me that look like, we have just wasted our money. Well, we put our stuff down, and then we started doing what everybody does at the water park, wait 20 minutes in line for 45 seconds of fun. And so we did that repeatedly, and yeah, the cloud was still there. And, every now and then, it'd get even really, really dark, and the crowd began to dissipate a little bit, and the lines got a little bit shorter. But eventually, it did start to sprinkle a little bit. But we were already soaking wet, so we continued, except for Joanne. She took her book and went somewhere to read. But me and the boys, we continued to float down the lazy river, and I figured really the only way we can really lose today is if there's some lightning. And Joanne warned us, because of course we can't be trusted. If you see lightning, y'all get out of the water. Yes, Deborah. And so but the day didn't turn out bad at all. The lines got really short because everybody else was threatened by the weather. It never did seriously rain, so we never had to get out of the water, and it never did lightning. And so we had a really good day. It was the only day in my life where I was vindicated as correct and right and wise. And so I remember it vividly. I wish I'd have taped it. Now, we stand where the forecast is widely scattered, mainly afternoon thunderstorms. You know what we're standing in the midst of right now. And we cannot allow the threat of a scattered thunderstorm become an excuse to do nothing. Will we be robbed? Or will we make the best of these days? Stop our complaining and just embrace the new that is here. I pray that we will be people of hope who take threatening weather seriously, but we redeem the time. These days are not partly cloudy. They are partly sunny. Have a good day.